everyone. We are starting week 3 of our Couch to Cougar and Lazyboy to Lion challenge. And I feel like I'm getting to know you now. Hopefully you're becoming familiar with all the exercises that we've done in week 1 and week 2. You can continue to repeat those if you like, but these are the new exercises for week 3. Also remember, we should be finished with our 2 weeks of journaling that nutrition. We'll look at that and discuss that at the end of today's session. Alrighty, so let's get started with week 3 of our exercises. The first one is going to be that burpee. Last week we added the jumping jacks. This week we're going to add some mountain climbers. So here's a look at what that will look like. The burpee with jumping jacks and mountain climbers. Remember, we do this for 1 minute. So again, pace yourself, kids. Here we go. Burpees with jumping jacks and mountain climbers. We're going to do 3 of each, so it looks like this. Start with that jump. Here are 3 jacks. And then 3 mountain climbers. Jump. And here go those 3 jacks. Abs are nice and tight. 3 mountain climbers. And we continue for 1 minute. All right, gang, exercise number 2 is going to be a back lunge with a knee lift. Now, 2 critical things to remember with the back lunges. We always maintain the integrity of our knee over ankle, and abs nice and tight, shoulders over hips. I don't want you leaning forward or having your knee over your ankle. Those would look like this. Knee over the ankle and leaning forward, all right? Neither of those is correct. We're gonna pull knees over our ankle, shoulders are over our hips, all right? So, that back lunge with a knee lift is working everything, core, balance, but especially our standing leg, the one that's in front. And here we go. We lunge back, arms forward to counterbalance, and we knee lift. We lunge back, and we knee lift. Lunge back, and knee lift. Notice knee stays over the ankle, shoulders stay over the hips. Nice and controlled, core is engaged the entire time. All right? We're gonna do 15 to 20 on the right leg, and then reverse and do 15 to 20 on the other leg. Exercise number 2. All right, gang, the next exercise in week 3, we're going to be using a piece of equipment called a slider. It's a circular disc that we can use on carpeting or on a hardwood surface. If you don't have one of these, a pair of socks will do wonderfully. Put both socks on one foot, and then make sure you have a shoe that you can stay stuck to the ground, that you won't move on the other foot. We're going to be working primarily the inner part of our thigh, and that's going to be on the leg where you have the shoe or that is standing. The other leg will be sliding. Make sure on this one it's critical that you maintain that core integrity. So pull those abs in, squeeze those glutes, keep your balance. I generally let my hands come out in front of me, my arms come out to counterbalance. We're going to do 15 to 20 on each side, and I'll show you what those look like. So here with the slider, you put it under one foot, my other foot is going to stay anchored, and I'm going to slide that leg out and then pull in. Slide that leg out and pull in. Slide that leg out and pull in. So it's almost as if you're doing a single leg squat. This is a lateral lunge. Our right leg is going out to the side, and we do 15 to 20 on the right side, and then we switch and do 15 to 20 on the other side. All right, gang, this is exercise number 4. This is going to be really stressing your upper body strength. And ladies, this is where we really need to work on things. This exercise is a high plank to a low plank. So we're going to be starting in a high plank position, then drop down to one elbow, down to the other elbow, then press up and press up. So high plank to low plank, one arm at a time. Again, crucial that we keep that core and those glutes nice and tight. All right, maintain that integrity. Do not let the back arch. Alrighty, so I'll show you what that looks like on the floor. We're going to do 30 seconds on one side, starting with our right elbow down, and then 30 seconds starting with our left elbow down. I'll just demonstrate 4 of each for you so you get the idea. All right, gang, here's our plank. So nothing is going to move. I'm just going to lower down, right elbow, then left elbow, then up and up. So down, down, up and up, down, down, up and up. So here's the high plank, here's the low plank. Alrighty, after I do 30 seconds with my right side coming down first, then I start with the left side. Alright, so down and up and up. Down and up and up. Keep that integrity. core, stay nice and tight. Alrighty? I recommend if you're doing this, have a mat or some cushion underneath you. Could get a little rough on the elbows. Alrighty? So 30 seconds on each side. Let's go, guys. Alright, gang, you're ready for exercise number 5. This is a neutral or palms facing overhead dumbbell press. We do this with our palms facing because it's the strongest position we have with our body, the less stress and strain on our shoulders. You can do this either on a military bench, which I'm sitting on right now, or any chair you have in your home that has a straight back. You can use soup cans, you can use milk cartons, whatever you like as far as the gallon jugs of milk, whatever if you don't have weights at home. Alrighty, so we can substitute tons of things for weights, just make sure they're the same weight on each side. I'm going to be using 15-pound dumbbells today. We're going to start. Always make sure that low back is pressed against the back of the bench or your chair, whatever you're sitting on. Arms are down by your side and your palms are facing your body. What we're going to be doing, we start with the dumbbells shoulder height, and we're just going to press straight overhead. Come right back down to the shoulders. Notice palms are facing, or they're pointing in towards my ears, and then I press overhead. So we lower down, and we press. We lower down, and we press. Nice and consistent as far as our tempo is concerned. Lower and lift. There's a slight pause at each end, so we concentrate on the upward movement and the down. Exhale as we lift. Inhale on the way down. And again, 15 to 20 repetitions. And there you have it, exercise number 5. Overhead dumbbell press. Last exercise, number 6 of week 3 for our challenge, is going to be a Bosu oblique crunch. Now, if you do not have a Bosu, or if you don't belong to a facility that has a Bosu, we can do these on the floor, which I'll show you as soon as we're done with the Bosu. Bosu is a unique little tool, love it, adds a balance aspect to everything that you do, so engages our core, so it makes all of our exercises much more difficult, which I believe in compounding your time, either at home or in the gym when you're exercising, so we get more done in a shorter period of time. Better for you, you're in and out. All right, so with the Bosu, what we're gonna be doing is sitting down on the Bosu. Make sure that whenever you lie down, the Bosu is between your tailbone and your shoulder blades. You wanna have nice support all along your back, all right? If this position is too difficult for you, I want you to rotate down so you're helping, gravity's helping you do the exercise, all right? But optimal position is to have between our tailbone and our shoulder blades and a tabletop from your hips to your shoulders. We're gonna have open hands behind our head. All right, make sure that leg is extended and it's above the ground. Other foot is on the floor for your stability. We're going to stretch all the way back and then bring that knee into the chest as we try and touch the elbow to the inside of the knee. So we stretch all the way back, shoulder blades touch the Bosu, come in and across, and stretch. Come in and across, and stretch. Now notice how the entire torso is rotating. All right, I'm not doing this. I'm not just bringing my elbow across to meet my knee. I'm actually rotating my torso. All right, that's what's working the obliques, which are the muscles on the side of your torso. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, and when we finish with those 30 seconds, we'll adjust our center, other legs extended, and we do the other side. Stretch back and rotate. Stretch back and rotate. Alrighty? So oblique crunches on the Bosu. Alrighty, if we don't have a Bosu, we can just do these on the floor. Again, make sure you're on carpeting, or if you're in the gym, you have a mat under you, a little bit of cushioning. We're gonna lie down, hands behind the head, same position, elbows out. One leg will bend, the other leg will be extended. And we're going to come up and rotate. Try and get that elbow into the knee. So we're rotating that torso, keeping that back flat, coming back to the floor each time. We do 30 seconds on one side, and then extend the other leg, 30 seconds on the opposite side. Again, working those wonderful oblique muscles in our torso. All right, gang, that's exercise number 6. Oblique crunch. If we do not have a bow suit, we do it on the floor. All right, gang, that wraps up week number 3 of our Couch to Cougar or Lazyboy to Lion challenge. And I want to talk a little bit about the nutrition. Had you journal everything in week 1 and week 2 that you're eating? Look at that. Look and see the amount of food that you're eating for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. If the largest volume of food is at dinner, we need to flip that. Our largest meal should be breakfast. I know that's tough for most of us. We're on a tight schedule, we're running out of the house, you're taking care of the kids, whatever. You need to get, however, that nutrition in the morning. Those calories will then propel you through the day and you'll use them up during the day. So think of it that way. You're putting food in a bank that you're going to use throughout the day. We don't want to have that bank full at the end of the day, we want to have it empty. So most of those calories are at breakfast. Next largest meal is lunchtime, and our smallest meal is dinner. In between breakfast and lunch, we need to have a snack, as well as in between lunch and dinner. And those snacks should be a combination of a protein and a carbohydrate, all right? Water also extremely important. We need to be drinking at least 64 ounces of water every day. Our bodies are over 60% water. We need water for our tissues to flush everything out in our system and to keep all of our internal organs working efficiently and as they should. Alrighty? So, water extremely important. Most of the food in the beginning of the day, snacks are protein and carbohydrate combinations. Make sure we get those vegetables and fruits in also at every meal. And good luck. We'll see you on week 4 for the challenge.